Hello and welcome to GitHub. Okay, real quick, I'm just going to say before we get started, so yes, I worked on this a little bit more. If you click on the link, hey, want to submit a craft? Click here. So the form is the same form as it was before. I'm just going to enter some gibberish here just to make it actually go through, and I'm just gonna, yep, that's good enough, and submit. And now you can see it's taking me to a page about it. There's a download link. Obviously, it's going to link to something that doesn't exist because I didn't put in a valid download link, so it tried to do that. If you look at the URL up here, if you go to crafts, you have a list of crafts. You can see there's a little bit of a, well, it's not so much a bug as it is there's two things in the database that don't have a name, so they are listed on here as just there's nothing there. You might have noticed when I click on a thing that it has like two, there's one, there's, oh yeah, that was, oh god, that's so ridiculous. Yeah, so it's a number that is the test. This is one of the things I'm going to review today. So this was by Boomjackal, and it is a realistic F4 Phantom, apparently. He put on a picture on here, cool. He said it's stock, and it's in 1.1.3, and has one for Afterburner. See, this is why I made the site thing to do this. So yeah, that's the preferred way to do it now. You might remember ClickMine. It's a thing where you can, it's like based on Minecraft apparently and stuff. It now works. If you go to use it though, keep in mind, passwords are currently stored in plain text, so don't use a password you use anywhere else. Also, I will be clearing out the database once I implement a more secure password storage. I'm going to use bcrypt and salt passwords, and everything will be awesome. It'll be proper, secure and shit, and also I'm going to make it so the game makes more sense, has more to do, etc., etc. I'm not sure exactly how yet. I don't have a lot of time today. I got work pretty soon, so that's I'm kind of rushing this. Slackover, there's not much to say. You probably don't care anyhow. It's the thing I've been working on. It's better now than it was. Yep. Lapis, that's the framework I use. I'm pretty happy with it because, oh, this is my copy of it rather than the actual copy of it. But I'm pretty happy with it, especially because I found a thing with it, and so I actually made a pull request with some stuff about it, which is awesome. This is the old hanger I do for submitting crafts. I will continue to accept things from here. I will continue to go through it. It has 290 something craft in it right now. Like literally, if you go to the public hangers list, it's right at the frickin' top. It's going to take a while to load. So I'm going to take this one for today. I'm going to take the F4 Phantom that someone submitted from the craft list. So you can see that's here, and I'm also going to take this one from an email. So I'm just going to do 3 planes today. I don't have a lot of time. See, there you go. Oh, 231. I thought it was a little higher than that, but whatever. I can read numbers. And for some reason today, there's some weird static going on with my microphone, so sorry if there's a little bit of problem with that. Hopefully it will be resolved. I'm not sure. Also, my recording method that I normally use isn't quite working, so that should be weird. This is a Model 100. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, that is so cool. Model 100 Mustang by that one pilot. It requires a couple of different mods, mostly it's Speedy Armory, Aviator Arsenal, and Airplane Plus. That's all the mods. Oh, and this has that same, darn, it has that same piece that was rotated since it was created, so it unfortunately looks like this when it shouldn't look like this. I'm not going to try to fix that. I don't have the time. Sorry. I'm just going to fly it like it is. It's the very first and very iconic model in the Mustang aircraft family. It features an RR Marlin engine with 82.4 kilonewtons of thrust and a special airframe used for tough flights. The aircraft was built for air races and recreational use. Yet it has guns on it, apparently. Yeah, where are the guns? I know he said that it requires, it says that it requires Aviator Arsenal, and maybe it's a structural piece. Oh, it's these things, I bet. It's I guess those are flare dispensers of some kind? I don't know. They're structural bomb mounts. Well, in any case, let's give it a go. Alright, here we are. Full speed. Beautiful. Action group 1, no, 2, 3, there we go, 3, oh, those are, oh, apparently I had the brakes on. I don't know how I had the brakes on, but apparently I had the brakes on. Maybe because it says to start with the brakes on. So yes, those are used for roll. The back is used for pitch. Oh, and those are used for pitch. Okay. Yaw, of course, is just on the tail. Has quite a lot of power. Quite a lot of maneuvering capability. But yeah, Action Group 1 deploys all the flaps. Oh, I thought it said it did, but it doesn't Doesn't seem to be actually doing that. Oh, now it is. Now it is. Yeah, so we got a whole ton of flaps. Action group 2 apparently sets them to a percentage instead of full deploy. So I guess that's just that part. And action group 3 apparently sets them to a different, slightly more percentage. So you can set them to all sorts of different rates. And then the brakes will activate all of them and some spoilers and kind of really slow you down. And apparently, it's interesting, it says there's 2 engines here. Ah, yes, see, there's the other jet engine, which is apparently on, even though it's not supposed to be. That explains why this has so much power, because it said abort activates the secret engine, which was already on for some reason. But now that I'm flying it without the secret engine, we can see how well this is supposed to perform, rather than with that crazy engine. Oh, can I complete this loop? I don't know if I have enough altitude. Yeah, I do. Yeah, we're fine. It's going to be a little close, but yeah, we're fine. See? Wow, that was pretty close. I'm surprised I could judge that accurately. Like, that was pretty close. Like, I looked at it and I went, yeah, we'll be fine. And I was right. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting how many things like the human mind is capable of versus not capable of. It's just one of those random things that I think about from time to time. Like just being able to tell when you're about to do something that will work or not work. Just being able to judge things accurately like that. I don't know why I'm talking about this now. It's just kind of a random thing that came into mind. This thing probably doesn't have a lot of thrust going straight up. Yeah, it really doesn't. And that's kind of what I expected, which is why I was confused when I first turned on and it was like, yep, I can go straight up, no problem. But yeah, man, I had a bad night's sleep last night. I went to bed real late. I didn't mean to. I had a hard time getting to sleep, and then I had 3 bad dreams in a row. So that was nice. Oh dear. Inverted controls. I mean, not inverted controls, but inverted loop or whatever. I didn't actually do a loop, but inverted, you know, not good for your health. Alright, let's go on to the next one. And wow, I really don't have time. Okay, so this is going to have to go really fast, and I'm going to have to try to take the files with me and get away with doing it at another time. Anyhow, F4 Phantom, empty weight 15 tons, full weight 21 tons. Oh, because it's talking about fuel load. Okay, this is by Boomshackle. I already showed you a picture of it. It looks cool. It actually does look really cool. And it is a purely stock craft. So here we go. Got a little maneuvers and stuff. Oh yeah, that's kind of funny. Oh dear. All right. So, wow, that thing's jumpy on the runway. Alright, but we have a good amount of power. Obviously, he's had to double up on the engines in order to give it the right amount of power. Yes, that's something I ran into when I tried to make an F4 replica, because F4 is... ooh, there's a great visibility in this cockpit. Of course, he angled it down for that. Yes, that's that front one. Yeah, so when I tried to make an F4, I ran into the same problem, which is that in order to get the performance that you should be getting out of an F4, you need to double up the engines basically, because KSP, the parts that you have available don't really give you the option to do that without doing that. And to do that without doing that, yeah, I can English well. Unfortunately, it's clipped in here something ugly, but like, you know, you kind of just have to ignore that, because, you know, it's otherwise it's a really good replica. It's got, I even like how it's got the little I don't know what you would call it. The oh, those should be turned off, but they're not. Why are they turned on for yaw? I mean, is that purely a functional choice? Do they actually help, or what? Because I really don't think they should be like that. But I mean, I know they shouldn't be like that. But I mean, at least it has them. Like, that's accurate. It's got the wings tipped up. I wonder why they decided to do that. Probably stability, actually. Because when you have winglets at the end, not stability. It's it cuts down on drag when you do that. It cuts down on induced drag. That's why airliners, you notice, have that. It also makes for a smoother ride. So I don't know if that's why they did it with the F4, but that's a thing. And yeah, the F4 is like, okay, I've said this before, but Ace Combat 04 is the first plane I flew in a game, and it was you know, it was awesome. It was amazing. It was beautiful. I loved it. It was so epic. It's a nice design. It's pretty. It's old, but it's pretty, and it's cool. So yeah, that's the thing. Alright, time to go to the last plane after I crash this. Yep, that would be Kerbal Crash System, making horrible crashes more survivable. Yeah, a little too survivable. I've said this before. I think it needs to be able to be tone up the amount of deformation and tone down the survivability. Last for today, we have by M. Samuels. This is the one that was emailed. Also, if you didn't notice at the beginning, I took one from Kerbal X, one from the new submissions, and one from email. Yeah, transitionary. This looks cool. I like this. I like this. A little bit of clipping. He warned me about the clipping. Thank you for warning me about the clipping. But it looks interesting. Let's go ahead. Fast, nimble, everything you'd want in a fighter. With a tight turning radius, can turn with the best, although tight maneuvering can drain its speed massively. The twin engine design can pick up speed to 850 meters per second. And it doesn't, I can't scroll in that menu. That is annoying. It's one of those like little new UI things that's annoying. But anyhow, here we go. I need to plug in a USB so that I can get the recording off of this, and I am out of time. Alright, let's go. Afterburners, yes, it does have afterburners. He didn't tell me about them, I just guessed accurately that they would be on one, fortunately for me. Okay, pull up. Yes, this thing maneuvers real tight. Oh yes, beautiful. The indicators would have you believe otherwise in the SPH, but this is compete. Oh god. I was gonna say, this is competing to be one of my favorite. It got buried in the frickin' debris. That's great. This is competing to be one of my favorite designs right now. Full throttle, activate, but put the air brake on. T, get into the cockpit. Alright. Air brake's keeping us from getting too much speed, but whatever. I'm gonna let them go now. And now let's fly it in the cockpit. Oh yeah, beautiful. Alright, let's cut this real close. Whoa, shit, slightly messed that up. Okay, but we're good because this thing has awesome maneuverability. Maneuverability. There's another word for what I was trying to say. Like it's maneuverability, but fuck. There's also another term for something related, which is what I meant to say right then. But oh wow, we have a lot of wings still attached. Wow, that was that was great. Oh, that was good. I'm going to do it one more time because I can't help myself, but that's all for this time. I love this plane. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you in space.